Curvaceous Conversations with Tye Sheree. Hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. So, guys, we're just going to see how this goes. I just want to welcome you. I hope you guys can hear me. Let me know in the comments if you could hear me. Yeah, hey guys, hi. Hi, Capricorn lady, how are you? Hey, Cece Monet, hey, thank you. Yes, hit that like button for real, for real. Yes, sexy eye Ty is here, honey. Hey, Broken Dior, I hope you guys are well. Hey, Cora, thank you so much. I try around here. I make an effort, to try to come on, give y'all a little something, something. Yeah, guys. So, we just here. So, I did, I was thinking like the, last day or two, because, I was just wondering about, if you guys would slide in somebody's, DMs, because I just had the thought process like, Tye Sheree, I kind of not, you know, I'm like, no way, Jose. Okay. Hey, Mary Blue. But then somebody said, Tye Sheree, oh, Tye Sheree, you got an archaic view, of, the situation here. And I get it, y'all. I do get it. But, I'm going to go ahead and say hello to you guys. Hi, Nash Kayla. Hey, Mary Blue. Hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. And, so I believe today, we're just going to, talk. If you guys have any questions, please put it in the chat. And, one of my mods, will alert me to there's a question that needs to be answered here. So what prompted this, a lot of you guys, y'all seem like y'all like the Curvaceous Conversations, and I liked it too. And I do need to be more consistent, but it is what it is here. So today is the day. So hi, Gemini So Special. Hi. So we're just gonna, go ahead and make it do what it do. So like I said, hello to everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Y'all so sweet. Y'all make a girl feel good, Cause baby, do you think this would slide in somebody's DM? Oh, hell no. Okay. Now, I might change my mind by the time this Curvaceous Conversations is over, because I feel like for myself, I don't want to be embarrassed at the cookout. Okay, because if I'm with my mate and I don't want him to tell the story of how we met and talking about, like I did everything first. So, y'all, some of you know my Jazzy's life, and her boyfriend did a Q&A the other day. And, I would have been so embarrassed if I was Jazz, because, he pretty much said that, Jasmine, slid into his DMs first, said I love you first. And see, Tye Sheree not doing it. Yeah, I'm not doing all that, Because, so have y'all done it? I guess, the way that we are living in the era that we're living in, the new era, I guess that's what everybody does. But baby, I don't know about that, because I'm kind of an old school type of chick, I like to, be pursued, Hey, Miss Tiara. Hey, Kim Nation. Hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you. Hey, AK. Hey, guys. Hey, India. Hey, Shirley. I know y'all like Tye Sheree. So y'all let me know. Are y'all DMing men? Whether it's DM on Instagram, a DM on Facebook, like what y'all doing, Because we see how these relationships work out, i.e., Gingy and Babe, Jazz and Chris. I'm just saying, I'm just not, built for that, but I'm not going to say that, in the future I won't, because then I thought about it, because, some men are shy and, maybe they waiting on you to, make the first move. But if that's the case, I really don't want you. Because I'm like, nah, because, I'm not going to be the one like planning dates. I'm not going to be the one, calling you. I'm not going to be the one texting you first. Like, I'm not doing all that. Hey, Ruby. Hi, guys. Hi. Thank y'all for coming in. So So I think we will have a guest today. I don't see her yet. So, I just thought like how embarrassing. Because like I said, if y'all are just joining, like I don't want to be at the cookout, y'all. And somebody be like, Tye Sheree did everything first. I'm not doing that. I'm really not. And like I said, someone told me I had an archaic attitude because I prefer a man to pursue me. I mean, now there's nothing wrong with like I guess. See, I probably would throw subliminals. That's what I would do. Hey, Kalisa, I would throw subliminals out there. Like maybe y'all like a picture a couple of times. Maybe I'll, something like that. But I'm not just gonna blatantly, go into the DMs and say I want to. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that, or that I want them, or I find them attractive. Y'all, I got the camera going a different way today. So the camera's right here and the comments is here. Yeah, we just get started. Ruby said, me neither. Me neither, Ty. I'm in this situation now and I'm not texting or nothing. You know what, Ruby? We got something in common. Let's see. Like, how can us women run behind a man? Chivalry can't be that dead. So I feel absolutely, absolutely. Like I feel like I want to be courted. I want to feel like a woman. I want to feel like wanted. And at the end of the day, but yeah, y'all, because I ain't playing all that now. We see, Monica. Hi, Monica. How are you? I was in a DM before a time or two, but my husband heel-toed his way into my DMs, then my love. Exactly. See, that's the way that it should be. But you got people now talking about, oh, well, it's okay. That's the norm now. No, it's not. See, we need to go back in the day, when the men hunted. Hi HBV, hi, how are you? Yeah, because I ain't running behind no man, I'll tell you that. And I think that's what the issue is now because, for me, like, this particular person, I really like this person, but, I just felt like the effort wasn't there, and I just feel like I ain't wasting no time, I want to go outside, have some fun, do some things. Oh, y'all. But, I definitely, I'm not going to chase a man. I'm not doing that at all. So y'all can call me old school if you want to, but at the end of the day, I ain't trying to be embarrassed, when the stories about how we met came out. I'm not doing that. So, hi Cynthia Turner, welcome. How you doing? I hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining today. Yeah, thank you so much. Y'all go ahead and welcome Cynthia Turner. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy your stay here. So, Cynthia, this is just something that I do like every now and then. For the last couple of times I've done Curvaceous Conversations with Tye, it's more so been on the love aspect. So, you're more than welcome to chime in because the people that come into my chat are very nice and very welcoming. So, again, welcome, Cynthia. Yeah, that's so sweet. Oh, yes. So thank you guys. Yes. Hi, Leah. What's up? How are y'all? So did y'all tell me if y'all would slide into somebody's DMs or not? Or how many? Okay, let's do it like this. How many of you, and don't even be embarrassed, okay, because this is not that kind of party, but I want to know if you have slid into someone's DMs and let me know. And I'm gonna sit here and wait. So when I say slide into the DMs, I'm not talking about somebody like you already knew. I'm talking about somebody you don't know that you're attracted to and you would like to get to know better. So you just I guess I don't know, y'all. Maybe because I guess if you don't try, you never know. But I'm the type like Yeah, y'all. I don't know about all that. Oh, y'all. So, yeah, let's see. You have not. Okay, so Shirley says she has not. Okay, and again, I'm not talking about somebody like you used to know or like that. I'm talking about somebody new that you don't know, that you just trying to, shoot your shot. So hi, Miss Rye. Okay, so Nash Kayla said no. Okay, so y'all's, but I guess the way that the world is now with all this online dating and all of that stuff. So now, do you guys do online dating? And if so, would you be the first one to reach out if you found somebody you found attractive? So would you hit that heart, or you'd be like, look, he look good, but I'm just gonna exit out and let him find me. Cora said, I have child, ended up dating, and I broke up with her. It was a female, so maybe that's different. Okay, you know what, Cora, you brought up an interesting fact. You know what, you brought something up. So guys, if you are in a same sex relationship now, does that make a difference? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I guess would it be like the dominant female reaching out? Like, I don't know. Y'all school me today. So never did online dating. Okay, I have. Let me see. I did once. I got a child. Oh Lord. I just said hi. You're cute after my child. Oh, okay, but at least you got engaged. Yes, I knew at work. I walked up to my baby daddy boyfriend and I let him know I'm gonna have him 5 years later. Oh, he said, okay, 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 okay. So guys, I don't know about it. So maybe I'll just do a test run. Maybe I'll, look on Instagram alert and DM some folks and see what happens. Maybe I'll do that. Just a test, just a social experiment. Oh gosh, look, because I don't want no that, but you know what? I think some men may appreciate that, now that I think about it. Because, some men probably would think that, the pressure would kind of be off them. But at the same time, I'm like, if you can't handle, saying hello to me or, let me know your interest, then I don't know about, moving forward, with the situation. Because I'm the type that I love a man who is a pursuer, who's a doer, and that's what it is for me. But let me see. Nope, never. Leah Denise, Keisha Kaylee slid into the DMs, and you see what happened to her. Right, exactly. And Leah Denise, that's what I was. That's what made me think about this because I'm like, baby, like I don't want them type of relationships. Those are the type of men that, like behind, these screens. I don't know. I'm good. Okay. But I would love to meet someone who, I'm at the grocery store and we bump carts. Yeah, like I already told y'all, we can meet in the frozen section. He could feed me grapes, you know. Yeah, y'all. But I feel like, if you do not go outside, then how are you gonna meet people? I know, we still kind of in the pandemic a little bit, and I know a lot of people are, not too keen on going out. But I feel like if you do not do online dating, like or something of that nature, or you don't get out the house, like they're not gonna come to. Well, I don't know about that. Somebody will come to your house, cause baby. I was here one day, right? And I ordered something from UPS. Man, when I opened that door, and I think I was looking cute that day. He was like, and I was like, but I ain't even, I just got my package and kept it moving, because I'm like, sir, no. Because like the UPS drivers, the truck drivers, Amazon, like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm okay. Not saying nothing wrong with the UPS. I'm just saying, they go to multiple households, you know, and I feel like how you meet them is how they can meet somebody else the next Saturday. That's why I don't really like to go meet men in clubs, because I feel like you meet me this Saturday, then the next Saturday you meet somebody else there. Like, that's not, you know, I think I'm just rambling now. We say, wait, what you say? Okay, let me go down here. There are too many crazy folks out here. I would be terrified. Gingy was desperate. I'm not. You're right. Okay, so do y'all think it's a? Hey, Vicky, how are you? Do y'all think that it's a desperado move? You know, if a woman does, you know, go into the DMs, you know, cause maybe they did want some D, you know. Yeah, you know, I say, listen, yeah, I don't know, y'all. So, I don't see, I'm gonna put the link here, y'all. And I don't see who my guest yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the link up here. Cause some of y'all might want to call in because you don't want to type all this stuff. So let's see. Here we go with this again. Oh, this, okay, paste. Okay. All right, I got it this time. Chat. And welcome to everybody that's coming in. Welcome, guys. So I'm going to go ahead, and y'all like the live, guys. Y'all like the live. Vicky Sweet said, I love a man who shows me he's interested. Yeah, exactly. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do too. You know, but we ain't got time for that. And I don't like no, you know, bitchy ass man either. I don't like this shit. Yeah, that is a turn off, y'all, for me. Like, it just burns my bridges. Yeah, like you, like, who's the, you know, yo. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me. I know y'all like Tye Sheree. What is going on here? I'm trying to do the link here, so um, my channel. Let's see. Hey, the pickings are kind of trash too, y'all. For real, for real. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and let me see. Put this up here. Pin message. So if you guys want to call, you can. I think is it pinned, y'all? Let me know. Okay, message pen. Yeah, so we good on that, y'all. So if you want to call in, I'm gonna scroll all the way down. Hey, Real Goon. Yes, yes. So y'all want a little sneaky link? It would say, if you're desperate for a man, then that's a no-no for me. He needs to be more into me than I. Right, Kalisa, absolutely. And that's how, you know, I grew up. You know, I've always been told that, like, the man should, you know, be more into you than you are into him. So, you know, I've heard that. Let me say, yeah, a man who just, right, is just tight. Oh, yeah, right, exactly. Hey, Real Goo, what's up? Yes, y'all like the live. Thank you, guys. So it's Tinder for the D. Yeah, okay, India. Now, I was on Tinder one time. I did not know that that was the, you know, quote unquote, you know, you know, host drove over there. I did not know. But then I took my profile off of there. I was like, oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah, but I mean I did meet, okay, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I did meet somebody over there, y'all. And baby. Woo. I know you like Tye Sheree. Spill it. Yeah, but I'ma just say, you know. See, I ain't doing it. Look. Look, I don't even see y'all comments. Anybody gonna call in? me say, look, if you on Tinder, you know what it is. Now I do, India. Now I do. I didn't know before. Because to be honest with you, time is great in life. Thank you. But to be honest with y'all, I did not know. And the reason why is because one of my friends actually met someone on Tinder. They are still together. Remember, I told y'all that Tye Sheree went out to eat yesterday, and one of the ladies was there, you know, with her man, you know, and they met on Tinder like 4 years ago. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's hope here, you know. So, you know. Yeah, but then I just was like, oh God. Yes. What y'all talking about? Yeah, let me see. It's this the toilet paper dude, Ty. What toilet paper dude, real goon? What toilet paper dude? Y'all, when did I ever have a toilet paper dude? Tye Sheree had a toilet paper dude? Wait, toilet paper dude. Y'all, who's the toilet paper dude? Yo, I ain't never had no toilet paper, dude. Oh, y'all, if y'all wondering what's on my lips today, it's Limbo by ColourPop. It's like they're like natural brown, so this is the color of it. So, ooh. If y'all can see. Oh, gosh, okay. I know y'all like Tye Sheree. Yeah, and I got on a little dress, y'all, too. You know, I'm trying to, give a little something, something today. Yeah, I don't know who the toilet paper dude is. Yeah, let me see. What y'all talking about? Okay, not saying it can't evolve. However, thank you, India. It's so nice. It's a dress, actually. You know, it's a dress. Yeah, so y'all know Tye Sheree be coming through. You know, but like the dress is what I just made shift this, y'all. Because it's supposed to be up here. But I said, you know what? Let me give a little shoulder, little cleavage, because you never know who's watching. Y'all, my guest ain't get here yet, y'all, but it's okay. I don't know where she is. So, let me say, oh, my bad. Maybe that was Troletta. I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had that, honey. The real goon. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't me. I don't think so. Because I know I always, Yeah, thank you, Broken Dior. I always try, because I be like this. I ain't coming on this internet looking about crazy. That's just not, how I do, Hi, Capricorn Diva. And that's another thing. It don't take much, guys. It really does not. Like I said, just wash your ass. Okay, comb your hair. Okay, whether it's yours or not. I'm just saying. Okay, use some deodorant. Ooh, scrub in between everywhere. Yeah, y'all. But the phone lines is open. Like, where y'all at? Yeah, look. Because when I did that live yesterday, y'all wanted me to come on and do Curvaceous Conversations with Tye Sheree. And y'all looking at this like, does they even say, I don't know what the hell I say. Oh, Lord. True KO phone. What is up with you? And you want to see my belly button? Like, oh yeah, y'all. Somebody sent me an email today. It was like, hey sexy. I want to see your feet or something. Like I'm like, what? Like, oh God, no. Okay. Thank you, Cece. Yeah, y'all. So if any of you guys want to call in, you sure can. Because I'm here, I'm in the flesh. If there's some other aspects of love that you guys want to discuss today, but I just thought, the sliding in the DMs ones, because like I said, honey, we seen how that panned out. They wildin'. Yeah, I don't know, real goon. Yeah, I be getting some weird stuff, y'all. And I be like, yeah. So y'all, real quick, I'm gonna veer off real quick. But y'all, I'm so excited about the Beyonce. Is she coming tonight? Is her album coming out tonight? And there is talks that maybe Cardi B is gonna be on there as well. So y'all, I'm kind of excited. I'm just hoping, it's more R&B, because I love the Lemonade, but I really want to, do some things, what's that song I like by Beyonce? 'Cause I just wanna, dun, 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 you got, yeah, wait, the grounds and out of you. This is Beyonce. Uh, I forget the name of the song, y'all. Thank you, Capricorn Diva. Yeah, because y'all remember I wore this color before for Curvaceous Conversations, and I thought that, it really looked nice on me. Then I got my little earrings. Y'all see the earrings? Y'all see it? You see her. You see her. You see it. Yeah, for $5,000. I was sure. Exactly. Now I will do some strange things for some change here. I already told y'all that. So baby. I already told y'all I got an OnlyFans name, and I got an account over there. So if you ready to do business, then what's up. We can do it right after this. Okay. Yo, I already told y'all I got a name, so when it's time to go, baby, who? Oh Lord, we got a guest. Let's see who the guest is. Okay, my boo, she's here. All right, we got to the stream.
What's up, everybody? Hold on one
Hi,
second.
hi,
What's going
boo.
on? What's going on?
What's up? I'm trying to wait. Hold on, I can't even hear. Okay, I can hear you
I'm sorry,
now.
y'all.
Okay, I gotta move this out the way. I'm gonna just move that. Let me move this out the way.
What's that?
Uh,
It's
let me
something in my
move.
lap.
Cause we be all night. All right, what's up? Let me see.
Hey, y'all.
Hey y'all welcome, Verena. I'm trying to take this off, guys.
Don't mind the boobies, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh look, yeah. You got mad
Don't
boobies.
mind the boobies, y'all.
Look. No. But hey, I ain't even into women, but I'm like, I'm trying to move this part out the way. Look, how can I move this? This string. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, look, you got more than me. I'm gonna do
Girl,
like this.
girl.
Look, we ain't about to do this. Look, baby,
Baby.
honey. Hey, you can't come up here with the and I am.
They all man. Okay.
I know people like, what is going on here? Look, they
Don't
like,
man me,
I don't
y'all.
know what we came here for.
Don't man me. We gonna do this. Don't man me.
Hey, hey, if people
Hey,
watching with their man, they be
y'all.
like, no.
What's good, everybody?
Yes. Okay, let me do this. Let me change the layout because let me see.
Y'all
I
come in
thought,
here and hit that like button.
yeah, okay. Is
Show
that a
some
little
love.
better? Yeah, okay. Yeah, y'all hit the likey like. Yeah, so girl, I heard you had some questions that you wanted to
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So y'all know we've been talking about, love after 40, how it has been for some of us as over 40. I mean, and some of you all, if you're married and you did, find love after 40 and you're married and you want to share some things with us, feel free to do so. We
Yes.
can always use it, okay? We can always use it. So,
Absolutely.
do you guys think it's harder at 40 than it was 30? And
Mm.
if so, why do you think it's harder?
Well, for me, it's hard for me to answer that question because I was married in my 30s and
Okay.
the majority of my 40s, so I was not dating. So I'm gonna let the chat answer that because I can't answer that.
Come on, Chad, where y'all at?
Yeah, okay, they're saying yes and
So was
yes.
it harder in 30s, the ones that are single? Was it harder in your 30s? Was it harder in your 40s? Do you even feel like you can find love? Is the question as well.
Mm, cause
So
these
Live, Laugh, and Love said
right.
her standards have changed.
Yes, they have.
Okay.
Okay, so they're
That's a point.
saying yes. Right, okay.
Okay.
Okay. But like for me right now, y'all know my life has changed tremendously. Y'all already know that.
Right.
So for me, it's kind of hard for me right now because I'm like, I don't know, like I've done a lot of things and
Hmm.
just going back, trying to find a new love, and all of that. Like for me, it's kind of like, oh Lord.
For
But I'm
me,
enjoying the single life though. I'm enjoying it. Trust
for
me.
me, it's like it's been a needle in a haystack. Not that I'm really looking, but I feel like
Mhm.
it's crazy because the breed of men back in the day, back in the 20s to 30s, has been totally
Right.
different from how it is as we get
Right.
older in our 40s. The breed of men have been totally different. When I was growing up, I want to say the guys did believe in love. They believe in
True.
being they weren't believing in being super promiscuous, is what we want to say.
Mhm.
They were
Mhm.
like more like one on one. They didn't have these multiple relationships and stuff that was able to hinder us from having that
Right.
to have the hopes of us finding love at a certain age. If what I'm saying is making sense.
Right. Absolutely. I see what you're saying, but now,
But
like,
now,
whew, I'm like, because a lot of guys, like in my age group, they're already married. So I feel like a lot of the quality men, are already married or taken. So, there's just the, yo, woo,
I
yo,
just think there's a lot of game playing out here
it
because
is.
you have people that are in relationships
Hmm.
that they're stepping outside of their relationship. They have a relationship within the relationship.
Right,
So now it's making it more difficult if it is a potential person out there for us to have that type of dynamics with. We don't have it because now it seems like it's normalized to have
yeah,
these type of relationships when you in one already because it doesn't make sense. You relationship with somebody already, but then you
right.
start a new relationship with someone. I just think it's easier for them to not make a commitment, and I think that's why it's so difficult now for the women that
It is.
are
Right,
older.
right,
You know what I mean? Does
right,
anybody agree
right.
with that, or is this just me?
Like I agree, but I think it happens in all age groups. So I just want to say this is not inclusive to over 40 because I was in like Ashley's live today, her second live, and she was talking about that. And I wish she's in her 20s or 30s.
She's in her 20s.
Her 20s, yeah. And it's rough in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and beyond, you know.
It is.
So it's kind of hard, it really is. But, it
Um,
shouldn't be that hard. I don't understand why it's so hard. Like, I
I say
really
it's
don't.
hard because it's such an acceptance for people to cheat.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
acceptance. It's such a, like I said, they normalize having these double relationships, which is
Right,
now, as she said earlier in her live, I said, well, it all starts when the
right,
person is a specific age. When you are younger and those things are implemented in you of what it is you should be doing, especially with
right.
for a young boy. The
Mm-hmm.
first love of your life should be, when with a son, should be
Right.
what? The mom. The
Absolutely.
mom as a woman, because you see your mother being a certain type of way. She's showing you exactly how you should, treat a woman, and she's showing you exactly how. Well, though not all mothers show our sons how to be,
Right.
what type of women that they should pick and choose.
Absolutely.
Not
Absolutely.
all. And so this is the reason why I say it all depends on the upbringing of what type of parents you had.
Right.
You know what I mean? I have sons myself.
Right. I
Uh,
do as well.
my son, I would never say, hey, mistreat this woman, cheat on this woman.
Mhm.
step outside the box if you're in a relationship with somebody. I would never tell my son that. I always tell my son, you seeing me as a mother, how would you
Right.
feel? And
Exactly.
I'm being my age now, and he's seen some of the things that I had to endure on a dating
Endure. Right.
thing. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like when it comes to the men and the pickings that we have when it comes to
Yes.
this specific age, it's like it's almost slim to none. I know they're out there, but
Right.
because what's happening out here is so normalized for them to just be with multiple people.
Absolutely, absolutely. But like for myself, like I don't know if I should date younger because I feel like the older men just don't have
Mm-mm.
the
You want to hear a
energy.
story?
I'm sorry, they just want to sit around and
Look,
but I don't want to do that. Like I feel like I have a young spirit, and I would love to go out and do things. 'Cause I'll be
right.
bored.
You know what? I've dated somebody a little bit younger than me, and it just didn't work out. When
See,
I
that's the
have
thing too.
it, I have a 29 and a 28-year old. Okay.
Okay.
So for me to date anybody, even in the 30s, like, my olders are getting
Yeah,
ready to
that's
knock
kind
on
of
30. So
yeah.
they're gonna be looking at me like, Mom, what are you
Yeah.
doing? Like,
But I don't mean that much younger. I mean like for me, I would probably go I don't even know. Like
what age would you go consider the age you
lower.
are now? Yeah.
Probably 45 maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe 45 maybe. Because
Yeah.
I have dated, kind of up, but I don't know what's wrong with them. I'm like, you got
I
a
just
beautiful
think they're still trying to be youthful. I just
mhm.
had a conversation with one of my male friends a couple of days
Mhm.
ago, and I said I think a lot of times you got these guys out here they want to still feel young, so their target is to going after the ladies that are younger than ourselves, the
Right.
20-year-olds, the mid 30s, not even 30, and some of them say they don't even want 30.
Wait, hold up. Wait,
What
wait,
happened?
wait. I'm cracking up because I said if we wanted to get a sugar daddy, our sugar daddy's got to be in their 80s.
That's facts,
Hey,
but that's
but
what
you
it.
know what? I'm gonna go find me an 80-year-old.
Hey, I say mine might be 75, so I ain't tripping, but I.
Right, exactly. Right, right. Oh, we got we gonna bring Leah Denise on.
All right, come on
Okay,
on.
she on. Hello. Hi.
Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Hey,
Hi, how are you?
Marina.
I gotta go like this because the thing is in the way.
Oh,
Okay.
I just want to say that my husband is 11 years older than me,
Hmm.
Okay.
and I married him when I was 40. I've been married twice. I got married the first time when I was 20,
Hmm.
and I had three children. I had one at 22, one at 23, and one at 24.
Okay.
And when we broke up, he was like, no one would ever want you. You got three kids.
Oh,
No
wow.
man is ever going to take you serious. He's only going to want to use you. And I let that manipulate my mind.
Right.
So I never went out there. I never dated. I never did anything. And then I was fearful because I had a little girl and I didn't want to bring men around my daughter. So
Right.
I was a one date wonder. I would meet you. You want to take me out? I go to the movies, dinner. I drive myself home and then I'm blocking you. I didn't really need anything else.
Hmm.
Right.
But once my daughter was like about 16 years old, and
Uh-huh.
I was like, okay, now my daughter's 16. She's graduating high school. My sons are graduated. It's just me. What am I going to do now?
Right.
So when he intercepted my life because he pursued me like no other. He
No.
went through his mother to get to my friend to call me, to ask me to call him, and it was just so nice. And
Right.
we built the relationship, and I never slept with him until our wedding night. I
Oh wow.
never, we dated a year, and that was something that I'm going to see who you really are.
Right.
Right.
You're going to get, I'm going to get to know everything about you. And because once I give you that, you've got all of me. So what's next?
Right.
So we dated, and I explained to him I'm not about that. That's not the message I want to send to my daughter. That's not what I want to send to my kids. Ain't no spending the night in my house.
Right.
Right.
And then it it worked out in my favor. I have an excellent husband that takes good care of me, and
Mm-hmm.
he's the sweetest man. He does not raise his voice. He's just a good person. And
Oh.
I'm glad I waited because it paid off in the end. And we're 10 years in.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow.
Yeah, we're
So for
10.
you,
And
I mean to cut you off.
I was married 18 years before him. He was
Hmm.
married 25 years before me.
Oh
So
wow.
when
Mm-hmm.
our, both of us had a divorce around the same time, it just worked out in my favor. And everybody was like, "Oh, you could do this." I said, "You could do it, but this is what I want to do because this
Right.
man treats me like a queen." When I met him, this man would come to my house, gas my car up, and put
Ooh,
a note on my door. When I come out for work in the morning, my car is full of gas, and there's a card on
Well,
the
that's how it should be.
that's
just
the way it should be.
and he would he worked at night. I worked at 6 a.m. He would come knock on my door. The kids would be open the door, and he would iron my work clothes and stuff and leave. And when I woke up, my work clothes was laying on the back of the couch, and I get up and he's done. And it's still the same way. He was authentic from that point.
Right.
And he told me what sold him on me was when we first met, we were just friends. And I was living in South Carolina, and I had a car that just would not, was just giving me trouble. And I wanted to take it to an auction in Augusta, Georgia. So he said, "What
Okay.
we'll do is I'll follow you in your car, and then we'll leave it at the auction and bring it home." And he did that for me. So I, in turn, said, "You know what? I'm going to do something for him." The
Hmm.
Cirque du Soleil was in town. I took him to the Cirque du Soleil. I took him out to eat at Outback, and I took him out to an after spot for drinks. And I
Hmm.
would not let him pay for anything. And after we got married, with tears in his eyes, he said, "No woman ever, ever treated me to anything. I've
Oh,
always been the giver. I've always been the giver. You're the first one who never wanted anything, and it made me want to give you everything." So
So
don't sleep
mhm.
on older men, because a lot of times they done been through it and they tired of it and they just want peace.
I
I
would say like we're saying like we're not gonna sleep on other men. And I'm kinda glad that you said what you said about, there are guys out here because you did have your children or you said you had your child at the time. Was it just one kid you had at the
No, I
time?
had three. I had a baby at
Okay.
22, a baby at 23, and a baby at 24.
Okay, so that's what I mean. Also, that you have guys out here that will basically, it's almost like they penalize you for past relationships when you have children in a
right.
relationship. Like that comes with a package. So I think a lot of times that does stop a lot of women from dating because it's the thing of the what if. What if he, doesn't want to accept my children? Or what if, I really like him. He seemed like he's a good guy, but I think that's what stopped a lot of women from actually dating because they feel like because we have these three kids, these two kids, that a
Right.
man is not going to want me. That's the furthest from the Mickey Ficky truth. I'm telling
Yeah.
anybody, that's the furthest from the truth. The
Right.
furthest. I know somebody to this day, y'all got 7 kids. Y'all
Hmm.
understand me? By one man.
Hmm.
When you think you know somebody and then that relationship dissipates, this man came into a friend of mine's life and accepted all 7 of her children,
Right.
Yeah.
got married. So this lets you know that it's furthest from the truth. Like it all depends on the man, and
Right.
it depends on his mentality first of all,
Yeah.
Right.
his
Well,
maturity.
yeah, my husband was just the first one was just trying to brainwash me into taking my self confidence,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
because
Right,
there were plenty of men who tried to, get in relationships with me, and I wasn't but open to it because I was afraid of what he was saying
Hmm.
was true.
right.
Okay.
Uh, somebody had a question,
I'm
but
like,
I can agree. I can
don't
agree with that,
go.
Leah. I can agree with that. That you have someone out here they try to like, brainwash you to thinking that
Yeah.
nobody's going to ever want you, to where it causes a lot of women to be stuck. And then now
Right.
your mind is thinking like, oh, nobody wants me because I have these children, and
Right.
they want to, what we call mind fuck you. You know what I mean?
Right.
To
Right.
start thinking that I
Exactly.
can't have this and I can't have that. But it's like I said again, it's furthest from the truth. There's people out here that are
That is-
multitude
But
of kids.
but what about the women like myself who, like children are grown, like I could do whatever, go, like that's not an issue for me. So, it seemed like I don't know, I don't have no young glory. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do.
Well, I want to ask you a question.
Me?
How do you date, Ty? How do you go about dating?
How do I go about dating?
Yeah.
I mean, I recently was dating, but I mean, it's like probably complicated right now. But he pursued me.
But where do you go to meet people? Like if you wanted to.
Well, I haven't been out. Well, oh well. Look, I'm like, oh. I mean, I've been going out, as of late, just, I mean, wherever, like to the grocery store. I went to the hookah lounge, not too long ago. It was dry. Um, I go to restaurants. I need to get out more. So what I'm gonna start doing is looking at the Eventbrite,
Right. Right.
things that they have going on, in my neck of the woods, because I've been told that I need to get out more.
Hmm.
Like when I go to Georgia at the end of the month, I'm try to go out to like some I want to go to this particular cigar bar, whatever you call it.
Right.
The
Well,
places like that.
I have a friend. When I was living in Atlanta,
Uh-huh.
there was this function for 100 black businessmen, and
Right.
she was like, let's go, it's going to be nice networking. And this at this particular time I was dating my soon to be husband, so she kind of like wanted a wing person, but
Right.
at the last minute I backed out. Do you know she found her husband there? Was
Oh,
an
really?
ex NFL player. Yes.
Oh.
It's just about networking. She found her husband there.
Right. Right.
But you know what? That's so true, because a friend of mine actually was, and this is a true story. When I was living in North Carolina, I'm from Chicago. She's from Pittsburgh. She used to always say, "Oh, just getting tired of doing everything by myself, and just wish I
Right.
can just find me somebody and all that." I said, "Well, just be patient." So she would go to the club. She met a couple of people that didn't work. So
Mm-hmm.
this one particular the guy that she, decided, okay, she had an interest in him and was
Uh-huh.
vibing him. She was going to get rid of him because sexually he wasn't there.
Oh.
But I said, don't get rid of him if you feel like he's a good dude. Some men are accustomed to performing the same way they did with the other person, that you have to show them what it is that you want from them when it comes to your body, how they should
Right.
be when it comes to you. And
Right.
so when she did that, child, she was like, oh my God, here it is. I'm going to throw him away. And you never lied about that and all that. And guess what?
I,
They got married. They
I know.
got married.
uh,
They
I,
got married, y'all.
so now we got to teach him too. Now we got to go into the DM.
Basically, because when you're in a relationship with somebody else, you're
That's
you're
true.
basically having you basically are having sexual relationship as if you still with that person. But you have to
Right.
understand the new person may not vibe the same thing you was doing with that other person. So now you got
Right.
to show them when it comes to you, this is what I like. Oh, I don't like that. Okay. And so she said when he did do that, she said it was everything to her. And
Right.
guess what? They're married now. So you was gonna throw something
Oh,
away
you was
all
gonna
because
throw me.
Right.
yeah,
Contrary to
Look.
popular belief, you can teach a man new tricks.
Yeah, that is
You
yeah.
true.
definitely can.
Yeah.
And
She's
you
gonna
can
throw
have
him
fun
away.
trying. It ain't no
Right,
it is not no task where I got to write you out a list. I need you to do this. But
right.
you can really enhance your whole relationship by teaching. I used to my husband, y'all, this might be too much business. I used to um put his hands behind his head, and I said, no, whatever I do, you can't touch me. You just got to let me do it.
Mm.
And he would be in 5 seconds, he like, I gotta touch it. You gotta take it. You got That's how they do us, right? They make us take
Yeah.
it. Okay, you gotta take it.
Right.
And it just it's like fun, and then we laugh about it, and then it
Right.
just creates a bond and a connection where I don't remember my life without my husband. I really
Right.
Right.
don't. I really don't remember what it was like.
No, because it's like
Absolutely.
it's the thing for me, I don't feel like, oh, my biological clock is ticking because I'm not in a relationship.
Uh-uh.
I passed up some relationships because I was just not willing to compromise who I was. I was not willing to, become a certain person just
Right.
because this is what it is that he wanted. But it was a whole different vibe. I'm
Right.
a people person. I don't like to be controlled. Like, oh, because you talking to this person, this man over here. Oh, you must be attracted to him. Like, I don't do
Right.
insecurities. Like, that for me is too much, because once you insecure and we in this relationship, and I know this, and say for instance it did get to a point of marriage,
Hmm.
now I have to deal with your insecurities.
Right.
Now
Right.
I'm upset. Now I'm bothered. Now I'm not happy. So when it
Exactly.
comes to love after 40, I feel like you can, but it's gonna take a lot of, sometimes people have to truly work on themselves before you can actually be in a relationship with somebody else.
Absolutely.
Right,
That's
because
how
the
the
way
asking
you
for
meet
that.
me is the way you
The
keep
way
me.
you right.
Because
Exactly.
I'm
Absolutely.
showing you, and that's one thing I did with my husband. I said, I'm gonna show you every part of me. You're gonna see me when I'm mad. You're gonna see me when I'm happy. You're gonna see me discipline my children. You're gonna see
Yes.
everything
Yeah.
about me.
Yes.
Because when you and I said to my husband, I said, you
Hmm.
know what? For my first marriage, I did everything. That man didn't know where to go to pay a light bill. All he did was work and gave me the check. And everybody thought, oh, I had the best life. My first husband would cheat, buy me a new car, cheat, buy me a new house, cheat, buy
Wow.
me, send me to Atlanta on shopping sprees. And all the women looking at me like, girl, you got, I said, if you only know what this
If you
cost
only
me,
knew
I would give up everything and live in a shack and wear a brown paper bag if my husband was just home.
this is
Right.
That's all I wanted. I didn't get married for material things.
right.
Right.
And me and my first husband, we grew our money together. He was in the military. I worked retail and I was in college. And I remember splitting laundry quarters in Washington, D.C. for him to get to the base and me to get to work. And we grew together financially, but that was the
Hmm.
only thing.
Right.
That
Right.
was the
Right.
only thing. And I didn't get what I wanted. I just wanted a husband. I didn't want
Right.
any of that stuff. But
Understood.
I took care of those kids. I worked 2 jobs. I cooked. I cleaned. I did everything. And when I met my second husband, I said, hey, I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning.
Right.
I'm not doing any of these things because I bust my behind for my children to have a certain lifestyle for all these years. And I'm tired.
Right.
So if what you're looking for
Mhm.
is your dinner to be cooked when you come home and this and that,
Right.
I'm not for you. So
Right.
when we
Right.
got married, he didn't have any expectations. My husband does the laundry. My husband does the cooking. And right now he's going for 3 months and on a project for his job. And he comes home every other weekend. And guess what he do? My laundry.
Oh,
Guess
that
what he do? I had to
yeah.
call him and ask him how the dishwasher worked. I didn't know how to cut the stove on. I was like, "Why is this beep? What's this beeping sound when I cut it on?"
Right. Right.
He's
What
he's like, "No, you got to turn it to the ignite." I'm like, "This is too much. I'm ordering DoorDash."
right, I know, but I do real quick want to get India's question real quick, because she said that she asked this a while ago. She said if you have a man you really like, your children don't like him or want you with him, what do you do? Have y'all ever been in that situation?
Yes.
I've been in that situation before.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I learned that I can always let my kids control what it is that
Ooh,
my choices are. I'm listening to how you feel, but
Right.
if I constantly let my kids dictate to me what it is that they don't like, what it is they do not like, I think sometimes what I realized in my situation, my kids were accustomed to me being by myself.
Right.
So they was gonna find something wrong with anybody that came along
But it,
that was taking me away. If like that maybe if like they if that person was taking me away from them.
mm-hmm.
So I had to learn like, okay, and had to explain to them, when you get older, you're gonna want some of these things for yourself, and I'm not gonna always like your life choices and decisions. But although I did always listen to my children,
Mm-hmm.
but they never really had a reason. So if they didn't really have a reason, then I could be like, okay, I'm not gonna date this person anymore. But
Mm-hmm.
their reason was because they were not accustomed to seeing a mother with anybody. And I agree 100% what you were saying, Leah.
Mm-hmm.
I am, and still to this day, am the type of parent that if it's nothing serious, you don't need to be around my children. If it's nothing serious, you
Facts.
don't need to be in
Right.
my house.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
I don't play that. Like this
Yeah.
person, this person, this person. Like every person
Right.
should not see your children. If you no man, every man should not be in your house. Like my home is my safe haven for me and my children to be able to lay our heads at night because you got some crazy people out there
Yeah,
that
you gotta be. I would be scared to like
yeah, like
young
around your
age.
kids.
My children were young now. I think at this day and age, I would just wait till they got like Glory. I'm gonna probably wait.
But you know what? My when I met my husband and I finally brought him around my children, my oldest
uh,
son was used to being the man of the house and he
right,
was not
right,
having it. He was like,
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, he was not having it.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
my daughter was so, it was just like, that's my dad. That's my dad. And my
right,
middle boy said to my oldest boy, you need to get out of mom's love life because if you get out of hers, she'll get out of ours.
right.
We,
Absolutely.
because I
Right.
was always, who you on the phone with, this and this. I don't know about her. And they was like, mom is doing her own thing. Leave her alone so we can do our own thing too. And
Right.
now that was my son that got married and he didn't want his real father there. My
Oh wow,
husband was there.
wow.
Hmm.
That is his father.
And see, my
My
kids were a little bit older too. They weren't like as old as they are now, but they were
Yeah.
like in their like coming
Oh,
to teens at the time. They were coming like their teens at the time. But I realized because they weren't accustomed to seeing me with anybody at the time that it was not normal for them. Like, oh, well, mom's dating or she like this person. It kind of made them feel like they were this person is going to take me away. But I had to sit them down and explain because at this time, my oldest their dad is deceased.
mm-hmm.
So I didn't date after that. I wasn't dating after that. It took me a long time to date because he was my first love.
Right,
So it took me a long time to date. And when I did date, it was like, oh, what are you doing?
right,
Why are you dating?
right.
So
Yeah.
it kind of like threw a monkey, not a monkey wrench. I'm trying to look for the right word. It kind of threw a
Some
little
hesitation.
yeah
Yeah.
into their thought process like
Yeah.
is this what she like we used to having our moms to ourselves, but I had to
Right.
sit them down to explain to them like I can't be this way forever, or you all want me to be alone because when
Yeah.
you all get older you're going to be with somebody, you're going to
Right.
veer off of me, you're not going to be, I'm not even going to be a thought to you.
Right.
So I had to really have that conversation with
Right.
them like I had to do the baby boy mama, mama got to
Yeah.
have a life too.
I remember when my oldest son was 16, I pulled up to the gas station and all my sons were raised. You pump the gas for a woman. You never, my
Mhm.
daughter never took the trash out. They were raised, you take the trash out. Just certain things
Mhm.
that in the household, what the men do. I raised my son.
Right.
So I pull up to the gas pump one day, and it's the state trooper, nice looking state trooper on the other side of the car. This man was like, "Hey, miss, can I pump your gas?" My son jumped up out that car. You ain't pumping up my. That's my mom. I
Right.
was so embarrassed because he was so cute, and I was. He was like, "You got it, son. I ain't mad at you.
Right.
Much respect for your mama." But my oldest, what went wrong was when me and his father separated. He said, take care of your mama, and my son took that to heart, and that's too much pressure to put on a child.
Mm-hmm.
That is way too much
But
pressure because My oldest tried to do everything. When I was at work, if I left chores for all three of them and they didn't do what they were supposed to do, he would run and do it to keep them from getting in trouble.
Right.
So it made him grow up a lot quicker than I wanted to him
Mm-hmm.
to. And I had to apologize. I said, son, I believe I took some of your childhood away.
Oh.
And we reconciled with that. And he's very responsible. He just got married. Everybody asked me, was the girl pregnant? I'm like, no. They actually doing this the right
The
way. It's the
right.
way he was raised.
Right.
India had a question, another
Yeah.
question.
What she got?
She said, what if it's not jealousy instinctively that they don't feel he has the right intentions? Instinctively, if they see and they're watching, and most kids see that,
Mm-hmm.
then that's something to take into consideration. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, if my kids are not feeling comfortable with you and they kind of see, like, I don't know, like, he just giving me this bad vibe that he just
Yes.
because I always teach my kids be very observant of people because
Yes.
I'm an observer. And so
Yes.
they see that, they're like, no, I don't think that's a good fit. Okay, well, why do you say that? Because when he
Mm-hmm.
says this and this and this, or he does, I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm like, at this point, like, no, I don't think this is gonna work out. You
Right.
know,
I
I don't
agree.
think this
I
is gonna
agree.
something that's gonna work out.
And
And I
see, that's part
and
of the vetting process. That's
yes.
why I was a one date wonder. You,
But
you, you.
children definitely, they have that innate ability to,
Yeah,
definitely, have a sense of, whatever it is that's surrounding them because they don't know, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
that's why, I kind of like with children, you better pay attention to children, because they definitely,
Especially a daughter.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
Especially a daughter.
yeah, yeah. You got to be so careful, even with the
My
boys. You know,
my oldest two at the time, but I just had two at the time.
right?
They
Absolutely.
were like not having it. They were just like I said because their father had passed away.
Right.
So it was like in a child's mind, nobody's gonna ever be good but my dad. My father
Right.
was the love of her life, and they were so in love with their father, and he was in love with them that nobody that came in my life was gonna be good
Right.
enough for them besides their father that was deceased. So I also took that into consideration that okay, let me give them some time.
Right.
So when I do get out here, they can get a little bit used to it.
Right.
If it took a long time for them to get used to it because I was like, well, do you want your mother to be alone for the rest of her life? Like I understand me and your father was together for a very long time. And
Mm,
so for them, it's kind of like nobody's gonna ever match who he was.
right.
Right.
Even until this day, my oldest two are like that to this day. They like, no, like dad with this and dad with that. And I'm like, yeah, but dad is no longer with us. But I guess they always look at it like, man, like that's the closest thing you're gonna get to the realness of love is that it's unfortunate that he's no longer with us, but they saw that. You know what I
Right.
mean? They
Right.
saw that type of love.
And being that mine was older, I allowed them once I brought him around to
Right.
establish a relationship with each of them by
Right.
themselves. He would take one out and do things with that one, take one out, do things
Uh-huh.
with that one. Then he would take them all out without me. So they were able to establish a relationship where they could come back and say, okay, Ma, we believe in him.
Right.
He's
Hmm.
good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't care
Right.
how old they are. If you ain't for my kids, I'm not for you. I don't care what you do.
Right. Absolutely.
So let me ask you this: even after you went through, I want to say your first husband at the time was playing mind games with you, did you ever feel like I'm gonna have love after this particular age? Did you ever think, like, I know you say like you pretty much like, no, we gonna date, we gonna go out to dinner and this is what it's gonna be, blah blah
Right.
blah, but did you ever think like, oh, I'm gonna really find love after 40? Would you say no, there's no hope? Or did you ever say in your mind, I know there gotta be some hope, I know that something, I know
Yeah.
something's gonna happen?
I didn't want it.
Okay.
I didn't want a relationship. I didn't want to be married. I wanted
Okay.
to be by myself. I
Okay.
never and then when I watched my oldest son graduate, and that's my
Yeah.
first love. My
Mhm.
my oldest son, That's my first love. I don't care what man you in love with. When that boy is born,
Hmm.
it's like you've never experienced love until you have that first son.
Right.
And I was just happy with the love that I got from my three children. I felt like I didn't need nothing else. But then
Yeah.
when he got older and getting girlfriends and leaving the house, I'm like,
Yes,
they don't need me no more.
right, right.
What am I gonna do? Everybody's,
Absolutely.
yeah. So now I'm
Mhm.
like, wait a minute,
Like here we
I
are.
need something too now.
Absolutely.
And that's what happened. I
Mhm.
didn't look for it, but
Right.
intuitively, I got lonely. I'm watching them grow up and graduate, and I'm like, what's now? I've been a mother. I've
Absolutely.
been,
Right.
working and career. What I have now when they gone. So I
Right.
wanted something for me. And
Ab-
that's why I
See, I
married my
still,
husband, because I
I
wanted
still have
something
younger
for
ones
me.
at home. I
Let's,
still have younger ones at home. My
but
two
y'all,
oldest.
we're at like over an hour because I was trying to keep
Okay.
this like at an hour, but we can come back to this,
We can
y'all.
come back,
A
y'all.
part
All right. Well,
two.
I'm gonna drop off. Thank y'all for
Yeah,
having
thank
me.
y'all. Thank
Thank
y'all. Yeah,
y'all.
I appreciate it, but yeah, because I was like, ooh, I saw it was an hour and 6 minutes. So yeah, so we could definitely come back to this. This is very interesting, and thank you, Leah Denise, for calling in, and as well.
Thank you. Yes. Thank
Thank
y'all.
y'all so much. Yes, but we definitely because I saw some other questions as well. So I think I'll
Y'all come back. Y'all come back with y'all questions now.
yes,
Y'all come
yes,
back.
yes, because I did have on Instagram, but nobody like responded to that. So yeah, so the next time, we could do this again.
We could. It was nice.
Yes, yes, it's something different. So guys, I guess on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank y'all so much for coming through. And I hope you enjoy the rest of y'all week because some of us unfortunately has to get up in the morning and do our fizzo. So again, I appreciate the callers. Thank you so much, and I appreciate all of you participating in the chat. Thank you for the replay game, for watching the bush watchers. Next time, come out and say something to Tye Sheree. Yeah, so we will do a part two, guys. So, guys, on that note, don't forget to subscribe to I am Tye Sheree. Like the live as you go out and enjoy the rest of your evening. And as always, be blessed and never stress. And I will see you in my next live or video. Good night, guys. Thank you. Bye.